It finally came in. This is the singles box. So I'm so happy to finally get it. So let's open it up, see what we got. So I'll just do this. Nice, it just comes out like that. Okay. Seems that mine's comes up upside up, whereas everybody that I've been seeing gets theirs upside down. So yeah, so let's get this box out of here. Ugh. Oh, we got the paper right here. Awesome. So I guess my box number is 1728. Wow. Everybody that I know has like lower numbers, so I'm pretty much in that middle point of the 3000. Who else is out there that's saying hi? I can't see anybody's messages. How could I see anybody's messages? But I think I saw Greg and I saw Tom and one other person I cannot see right now. That's what happens when you're using a an iPhone. Live chat. Okay, yeah. So there's Greg Man and there's Jack. There it goes. Hi. So let's open this up now. How does this open? Oh, there it goes. Ooh, that's fast. So, oh, just put that right there. Guess the top comes out like this. Nice McCartney Productions right there. So, yeah, the book that we all been showing. But the biggest question I have right now is, what is the test pressing that I got? So let's see which one they sent me. Please let it be Stranglehold. Please let it be Stranglehold. I got. Wow, that's a nice choice. My test pressing is Ever Present Past and Nod Your Head. No. Ever Present Past, House of Wax. So that's how test pressing looks. Nice. But if anybody has a Stranglehold, want to trade? Just kidding. Well, not really. But yeah, Ever Present Past is a good title. I like it. It's a great one of my first songs to play on bass. But yeah, wow, let's dig into this. Wow. So we got the first one is Another Day, Oh Woman, Oh Why. And it's in this nice. I already have to say it. I hate these new Apple labels. I mean, they look fake. They just look fake. But you know what? It doesn't matter what's on the label. It's what matters what's on the single. And Another Day is one of my favorite songs. So, you know, as long as the music is great on there, I cannot really complain. So that's Another Day, A Woman of Why. This is the mono of Uncle Albert, Apple Halsey, and Too Many People on Apple. Which I think Uncle Albert is like the A side, so I'll just flip that up. Next is Backseat of My Car with Heart of the Country. Groovy. A couple of my favorite songs right there. This one I saw some people showing, but never really says. Okay, this is Love is Strange and I Am Your Singer, which I really do love. Love is Strange. I love their rendition of that song. It's so groovy. I like it. Next is Give Ireland Back to the Irish, which I do like this song. It's really cool. I didn't think I was gonna like it at first growing up, but I grew to love it. Next is Mary Had a Little Lamb. I like the song too. It's so cool. But I love the B-side even more, which is Little Woman Love. Yeah, Little Woman Love. Such a great tune. Both great tunes. Then again, there's hardly a bad tune that I didn't like by Paul McCartney. Um, Next is C Hi 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 and Sea Moon. Um, on Apple. It's weird how they put the names on the label. But yeah. Gonna get high, high, high. Next is My Love Does It Good with The Mess. And a nice Parlophone label. Nice, I've never seen it on Parlophone before. Next is Live and Let Die from the movie Live and Let Die. With the B-side I Lie Around. Again on Apple. Now we have Helen's Wheels. Which I'm pretty sure like how everything is. Where it says Helen's Wheels, I think it's gonna show the B-side, Country Dreamer. So whoever packaging these, they didn't do such a good well with the packaging, but that's okay. Next we have Jet and Let Me Roll It. I'm thinking that when they did the archive box set, when they put out Jet, it looked like that. I don't know. I didn't know that I'm not sure if they put out 45s for the Band on the Run set, but I know they did for every other set. Like I know they did this one. Okay, I know they did this one, Band on the Run, 1985. And a nice apple. Next is Mrs. Vanderbilt and Bluebird. I have to say, I love these foreign picture sleeves. I can see why people collect them a lot because I love the choices that they use. I know that Tom has been doing like a lot of videos and postings of a lot of the various countries' picture sleeves that he gets all the time, and I have to say I'm impressed by them. I do like how they look. I think my dad was the same way too. He loved getting those picture sleeves from other countries. Next is Junior's Farm and Sally G. Which when I think of Sally G, I think about my dad because me and my dad, we love taking out our guitars, playing that one. I know my uncle loves singing it, so we will sing it along. So it's one of my favorite songs, Junior Farm and Sally G. My favorite song off of Venus and Mars, which is Listen to What the Man Said. Which I feel like this is like a dance remake that has yet to be made. Maybe I'll do the dance remake of it. Because I feel like people, especially young people today, need to know what Listen to What the Man Said is. I love that label. That's such a beautiful capital label. Next we have Letting Go. I know that this came out for Venus and Mars when they did that whole reissue thing. I know I have this, so I have this 45s. A friend of mine gave it to me, so I was like so happy to get it. Venus and Mars Rock Show with Magneto and Titanium Man. And I still say that when they're ready to introduce Magneto Titanium Man into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Paul should come out and do this song in the movie. And you may never know, because, you know, a lot of things are moving around with Marvel right now. So, it would be cool to see Paul McCartney in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, they're already mentioning the Beatles throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I know they mentioned the Beatles in Avengers Infinity War, and I think they mentioned Blue Meanie and Endgame, and a lot of other things, you know. Beatles are truly loved, especially in Marvel. So they love songs, people. Cook at the House. with So You Love Songs, that label right there. I have this one already. It's Let Him In, Be My Love. I have the record store day thing that they came out with this for Speed of Sound. With those nice labels. Maybe I'm Amazed and Soleil. I do love Soleil. Soleil's a great tune. Now even like there's like a studio version of it that they did during the one hand clapping that I really love too. But yeah, there's Maybe I'm Amazed and Soleil. This one I think about my Uncle Bobby, who's no longer with us. He loved this song so much. It is Mulling a Tire. And I love it too. It's a great song to play on guitar. And it has another great tune, Girls School. I wonder how the label of this looks. Ah, it's the Capitol label. Which I think mine had it on Capitol as well. I need to see how my original looked. But I love Mulling Tire. Next is With a Little Luck and Backwards Travel Cufflink. Which, yeah, the label's right there. I'm going to start switching the labels later on. As I start listening to this box set, which I don't know if I'm going to start listening to it tonight, I've always wanted this picture sleeve, so glad I have it now. I've Had Enough, which is my favorite song off of London Town. There we go, with the sleeve. So glad to have this. Next is London Town and I'm Caring. Which I guess in any case I could just put it like that and then there it is. London Town and I'm Caring. Now we're going into Back to the Egg era with Goodnight Tonight. And we all know the great B-side of this, which is Daytime, Nighttime Suffering. Is all she gets. Yeah. Again, those beautiful Parlophone labels. We got Spinning On with Oh Siam Sir. Glad to finally get this on 45. Glad to get this finally on picture sleeve, which is Getting Closer, which is one of my favorite songs off of Back to the Egg. And it has Play Me My Baby's Request. With again the egg labels on it. Next is Arrow Through Me with Old Siam Sir. How do you open this? Oh, there it goes. It's on a Odeon label. I don't think I have anything of the Beatles or McCartney on Odeon. So this is possibly my first, people. What is Christmas without some Wonderful Christmas Time with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reggae on this nice Parlophone label. I don't know how many copies I have this, but I finally have it on Parlophone, which is coming up. Finally glad to have it on Parlophone and not those shitty styrene Columbia pressings. Next is Waterfalls and Check My Machine, which I already have this original copy. So it's good to have another one. I still want to get the 12-inch of this one, which is Temporary Secretary. Mason, I got number 1728. But yeah, Temporary Secretary on this nice box Parlophone label. People rag on the song a lot, but I think they're stupid. I love Ebony and Ivory. Gotta love it. And this has Rain Clouds. And always good to get another copy of this. Again, not those stupid styrene Columbia issues. And of course, we have my favorite song off of Tug of War, Take It Away. But Tug of War came out the year that I was born. So, great to have this on 45. Woo! And we got Tug of War with the B-side, Get It, with Carl Perkins on Parlophone. This song, I have like a love-hate relationship to it, but it's still a good song. Say, 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 people. Great. It's a great tune, I like it. But I like the B-side it, which is Ode to Koala Bear, which both Paul McCartney and I, our favorite animals is koala bears. And I was a fan. I love koala bears ever since I was a baby, and I didn't know that McCartney liked koala bears until years later, until I was in my 20s. Next is I light a candle to our love. What pipes of peace? What the B-side so bad? On Parlophone. Next is No More Lonely Nights. From a great film, which I know, again, people knock it a lot, but I like Give My Regards to Broad Street. And I love No More Lonely Nights. Good to have it on Parlophone, finally. I've been wanting this 45 for such a long time. I'm glad to finally have it. It's We All Stand Together from Rupert and the Folk Songs. I love that cartoon. It's such a beautiful cartoon. If you haven't seen the cartoon already, watch it. You'll love it. Next, from this side, last from this side is Spies Like Us. Again, a great movie. I love Spies Like Us. Such a funny movie. You can't go wrong with Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd from the 1980s. You know, they both were powerhouse comedic actors. So, and it's on Capitol. Those nice rainbow Capitol labels. So, that's one part of this. Let me try to put these back so that I have room on the table. Start looking at the other ones. But yeah, so glad to finally get these. I'll just put the rest of these right here. The table's clean, so you know, yeah. They're not gonna get mucked up if I put that right there. Take out the styrofoam. Now we're going into possibly my favorite era of McCartney, which is like the mid to late 80s of Paul McCartney. And we start with an album that both me and Beans really loved, and that is Press to Play. And better start Press to Play with Tell Me to Press. Yeah. Produced by Hugh Padgham. And it's on that beautiful rainbow Capitol label right there. Which is very interesting that they're giving us the Capitol labels of these, aside from the Parlophone ones. But it's interesting, it's cool. This is Pretty Little Head. I love the remix version of this. Sounds great with the B-side right away. Oh, and the B-side off of this one is It's Not True. Again, some of my favorite songs. My favorite song off of Press to Play, Stranglehold. Yes. And I already have this 45, the original one. So glad to have an upgrade one on this nice Capitol label. And that's one of my favorite pictures of McCartney right there. With the B-side Angry, a remix version. I really do not like, but it's there. Next is When Love Is All That Stays, Only Love Remains. Beautiful tune. And hey George. And this one's actually on Parlophone. So no Capitol here, it's Parlophone. Next to this is like a bridge single that bridges Press to Play into Flowers in the Dirt, which is Once Upon a Long Ago. With another great B-side, which is Back on My Feet, which is co-written by Elvis Costello. So good to see this single on this side of the pond officially now, as it should have been. Next is one of my favorite songs, and this possibly is my favorite song off of Flowers in the Dirt. My Brave Face. Yeah. With the B-side, Flying to My Home, on this nice purple capital label on it. I even have a Parlophone copy of this as well, so it's too. Next, a lot of these couple singles I already have on 45. I already have this one, which is this one and The First Stone, on those really groovy Parlophone labels from the 89, 90. Next is one of my favorite versions of the song, Figure of Eight, da, 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 with the B-side, Ue, Le Sole, on Parlophone. As you can tell, I know a lot of these songs because I grew up singing to them. And plus, got a party going on, party, all night long. Yeah, love party. Again, it's right there. And, oh, it has the etching on this as well. I don't know if you can see it on the light, but there's the etching. Just like how it comes in the World Tour pack. I'm so glad that they included this in this. Such a great song. I like it. All night long. Next is Put It There If It Weighs a Ton, with the B-side, Mama's Little Girl, originally done by Wings, on a Parlophone label. Next we got the live single. I always wanted to get this one too, which is The Long and Winding Road, with the B-side, Sea Moon. And I have this on a CD single, so glad to get it on vinyl. I already have the 7-inch and the 12-inch of this one, and it's Today's Your Birthday. Too bad it doesn't have one of my favorite B-sides on this one, which is As I Write This Letter. P.S. Let me do. But yeah, there it is. I have this one already as a 7-inch, which is All My Trials. Also from, a lot of these are from Tripping Life Fantastic. I don't know much about this single, but okay, it's from the Liverpool Oratorio. I've been wanting to get this on vinyl. I have it on cassette, but I love the Liverpool Oratorio stuff. And this comes on EMI Classics. So it's good that he's giving like a nod to the classical stuff that he did with Carl Davis. Next we go into the Off the Ground era with Hope of Deliverance, with the B-side, Long Leather Coat on the Back of the Car. And we have Come On People with another great B-side, which is I Can't Imagine, on Parlophone. And then these were, they said that they were reformatting this from the picture disc. So we have Young Boy with Looking for You. Wow, they did a great job with these labels right there. Next is The World Tonight, with the B-side Used to Be Bad. Now, my only criticism about this one is instead of putting Used to Be Bad, which is already on the album, they should have replaced it with the song Broomstick, which was the like the second B-side to the singles. So they did like a really missed opportunity of not switching this out with Broomstick. But in other words, there's the label. Someday we'll get Broomstick on vinyl. And this brings us to Beautiful Night with the B-side, which is one of my favorite B-sides, which is Love Come Tumbling Down. And I feel like they could have done this also in a way where not only could we have gone Love Comes Tumbling Down, but also Same Love as well. Again, missed opportunities, people. I already have this. It's No Other Baby with Brown Eye Handsome Man and Fabulous. I have that box set that came out, the 45 box set for Run Devil Run. So it's good to have like another copy of it. I was lucky to find this about a couple years ago, but it's good to get like one that doesn't skip now, which is From a Lover to a Friend, Take My Own Advice, from Driving Rain, which was formerly known by Joe Mayo as Thriving Pain, but not anymore. It's no longer Thriving Pain, people. This one I've been wanting for like quite some time, and I'm finally happy to get it, which is Tropic Island Hum, and also has We All Stand Together as well. So it's great to get Tropic Island Hum on it. I already have this, but it's good to have like another one. There is a fine line between recklessness and courage, with the B-side Growing Up, Falling Down. Next, I've been wanting to get this 45, which is Jenny Wren, Summer of '59. Also from Chaos and Creation. These next ones I'm glad that they put out as 45s, which is Everybody's Gonna Dance Tonight, Everybody's Gonna Feel Alright, Everybody's Gonna Dance Around Tonight. That is true. I saw a video that someone did where I feel like this sort of like now surpasses Paul McCartney as the new compilation, even though there are some great songs that's on Paul McCartney too. That's good to see get recognition. We got Nod Your Head, people, with the 222. Nice Capitol label right there. Oh, you know what? I'm just noticing this. This is now the first time ever that anything from Memory Almost Full is now on Capitol. Before it was on Hear Music. So now everything's now coming into the Capitol family. Now they just need to reissue Memory Almost Full on vinyl through Capitol. Then it'll be all great. Here is Ever Present Past, which is the test pressing that I got. So I got two now. It's funny. This one says It says actually has the Hear Music on it. They put Hear Music on it, even though it's put together by Capitol people. And speaking of things coming to Capitol, Sing the Changes. What's this first time a Fireman thing is coming on is being on Capitol. Now they just need to reissue all the Fireman albums on Capitol Records, starting with the Strawberries one, then Rushes, and to Electric Arguments. So come on, McCartney, give us Fireman reissue vinyl, because I don't want to pay $5,000 to $1,000 for the originals. But there it is, Fireman, Sing the Changes. Oh my god, this is a song that totally brings tears to my eyes. And it is I Want to Come Home from the beautiful Robert De Niro movie, Everybody's Fine. Such a great tune. This is like, and people say that Paul hasn't done anything great since Tug of War. Fuck him. He's still doing amazing things, especially with a song like I Want to Come Home. You know, he's still making those beautiful songs. Another beautiful song from Kisses on the Bottom, and first time ever on Capitol, My Valentine. Such a great tune, and I still need to get Kisses on the Bottom on vinyl. So I will be hunting for that next. Next we got Paul McCartney's Christmas Kisses. And apparently we get like a new remaster of Wonderful Christmas Time. So we get Wonderful Christmas Time twice, with Paul singing the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. I will be spending this for Christmas this year. Give Mariah Carey a break. Next is New Early Days from the album New. Which is already on Capitol. It was like among the first to be reissued on Capitol once Paul came back to the Capitol family. But this song is my favorite one off of New, which is like, Queenie I, who has the ball? I haven't got it. It isn't in my pocket. O-U-T spells out. That's about, without a shadow of a doubt. So we got Queenie I right there. With the B-side, Save Us, which is another favorite track of mine on New. Again, people say he hasn't done much stuff since the 80s. This is a beautiful track. It's Hope for the Future from the video game Destiny. And I love this song so much. I play it on guitar a lot, and it's so good to see that he's giving the song love in this package. The next one, I'm still trying to figure out what this is from, but it's In a Blink of an Eye. I think he probably revisited some stuff and did this for something. But we're fine. But we got this, and I guess a reworked version of Walking in the Park with Eloise, which I think we're all are saying the same thing. He should have included the Country Hams single into this box, which is missing. Luckily, I have a copy of it, so I could just put that into this box as a complete part of it. The next is one of my favorite songs that, shoot, what is his name? He comes on a lot of Joe Mayo's videos. Shoot, I'm gonna kick, but he can't. He's the one that's always appearing on the videos where Joe Mayo is going to see his record stuff, and he sings, "You come on to me, I come on to you," from Egypt Station. His name is gonna pop up in my head just later on. I know it. In the middle of it, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, that's his name." And that hurt just doing that next to my ear. Next is a favorite song, one of my favorite songs off of Egypt Station, which is Who Cares? I Do, with the B-side, For You. So great to see this, and we're coming down to the last ones, which is, this is that new one that it came up, Home Tonight in a Hurry. This is being reissued. I still need to get the original RSD one, so I will look for that later on. Next one is a great song off of, possibly one of my favorite songs off of McCartney 3, which is Walk to Find My Way, I know my left to right, I don't get lost at night. Just kidding. With the B-side, Winter Bird, When Winter Comes. I guess these are like the new labels for all all these 45s. And the last one is, hear me women and wives, hear me husband and lovers. This was put out on Record Store Day as a 12-inch, so now we're getting it as 7-inch with that McCartney 3 label. So I guess that's all these that I have. And I think that my video, look at my video is 35 minutes long. Everybody's video has been like an hour or so. I guess that's all of it. Now to put it all back into the box nice and neatly and stuff. And then I can't wait to finally enjoy this box set. So thank you so much for this impromptu live, and have happy holidays, everybody, and I'll see you on Friday when I drop a video, part of a new series that I'm doing for my channel. So have a great one. Love you all. Peace and love. 'Cause when I could find my way, I know my left to right. I don't get lost at night. What is that guy's name that comes on Joe's videos a lot? Oh well, it'll come to me later on.